The squares below are arranged in a sequence to produce a geometric pattern. What we have to do here to figure out this pattern is we're going to let S equal the steps. So it's step 1, step 2, step 3, step 4. We're going to let P stand for the perimeter. So we have to find the perimeter of all the patterns up here on top. The perimeter of the first one is 8. The perimeter of the second one is 12. The perimeter of the third one is 16. The perimeter of the fourth one is 20. On the tax test, when you have a multiple choice question like this, you can use your answers to guess and check. There's nothing wrong with that. 1, 2, 3, and 4 stand for the S's over here in the choices A, B, C, and D. What we want to see is which expression involving S in one of our choices works for every single one of this pattern that we set up here. So we try choice A. Choice A says take all the S's multiplied by 8. Well, it works for the first one, but it doesn't work for the second one, so A's out. Choice B says take 2 times the S, subtract 1, multiply by 4. That doesn't even work for the first one, so choice B is out. Choice C says take all the values of S, add 1 to them, and then multiply by 4. Notice it works for step 1, it works for step 2, it works for step 3, and it works for step 4. So our answer here to number 1 is C. Number 2, we have to deal with theoretical probability and experimental probability. If we read the question here, what is the difference between the theoretical probability of rolling a number less than 4 and the experimental results recorded in the table above? For the theoretical probability of rolling a number less than 4, that means it's either 1, 2, or 3. So we have 3 choices out of a total of 6. So that's 50%. So our theoretical probability is 50%. Our experimental probability, how many times did we roll a 1, 2, or 3? So you have to add 7, 12, and 10. That gives you 29. We rolled it 50 times. So that's 29 out of 50, which is 0.58, which is 58%. The problem says, what is the difference between? So the difference between 58% and 50% is 8%. So our answer number 2 is A.